Hey guys, welcome to Hot or Not Thursday. I am so excited to do basically a total swatch fest for you today. I hauled these recently. We are discussing the brand new Infallible Shadow Sticks from L'Oreal. You guys know I'm a big fan of the L'Oreal InFallible line. I feel like anything infallible, because for me, what I want the most out of my makeup is to not have to touch it up. I hate touching up my makeup. I want it to just stick and stay and look great all day long. And I want it to be easy to wash off. So I'm pretty picky about makeup in general, no surprise. But I have to say, I really like the texture of these. I knew I would like them. I do like them. Let's just get that out of the way. This is a hot product. These retail for around $10. Depending on where you are in the country, you could probably get a better deal, but because I'm in California, I have to pay more for everything. They came out with 8 shades. I was really lucky to catch the display when it was full. My light just totally changed. Ignore that. Literally no one had bought anything, so I was so excited that I was the first. I was like, dibs, and I got one of each shade. Now these are more jewel tone, deep tone shades than anything bright. They're very wearable. Even if you are over 30, over 40, and you're wondering, can I wear color? This is a great place to start because you can use these in the waterline to accent a little bit of color to your eye. You can use them as a regular liner and smudge it out a little bit for a softer look. You can use this as a base. So there are many ways that you can use these pencils. It's kind of like a smoky eye in one item when you get to the darker shades, which is also fantastic because you can just chuck it in your purse and take a daytime look to a nighttime look really quickly. The first one I'm holding is called Forever Taupe, number 700, and it is just a smooth taupe shade. Nothing too spectacular about this one. It wasn't my favorite, but I still like it. I think it's nice, it's creamy, they're all very creamy, all very blendable, and there is just the right amount of pigment in these guys too. This shade, Everlasting Gold, is incredible for blue eyes. It'll really enhance them, or it's really nice for green eyes as well. And this is just a beautiful coppery toned shade, but it's still very light and has almost a borderline champagne feel to it. I really love this color. I think it's very unique. I don't have anything like this. It's not overly orangey. It's just a really flattering copper tone type of a shade. The next shade that we have is Impressive Brown. And this one is not as dark as I would like it because I would like to use something like this in the waterline or to really get a smoky eye. So this one I didn't like so much. I'm liking the colors more than the actual basics so far, but it is a pretty color. There's nothing wrong with it. Again, across the board, the consistency is consistent. I really love this next color. This is absolutely stunning. This is 703 Always Aqua. It's just a really pretty aqua blue. It does have a little bit of glitter in here, which I could do without, but I still do like this one quite a bit. But just heads up on that one, there is a little bit of teeny tiny silver glitter flecks. Next shade is Always Purple, and purple is my most favorite color in the world. And surprisingly enough, I actually don't own that many purple liners. I was surprised when I got rid of so many during my makeup graveyard that I only held on to a couple, and I do kind of regret that, so I'm happy to have this back in the mix. This, I think, would be a nice alternative to the Charlotte Tilbury Amethyst pencil that I've been raving about, but that one I believe is over $30. This is Drugstore. It's kind of the same thing. You can throw this in your waterline. It's going to enhance and smoke things out and make things feel a little more dramatic, but not so harsh like a black liner. And this color is really beautiful too, just blended over the lid. It does have a teeny tiny bit of micro glitter that is a little bit of a rose gold pinky tone. You can barely see it, but it is in there. Midnight Charcoal is the darkest of the bunch, and this one I wish did not have the shimmer. In my black liners, I don't want them to be shiny, I don't want them to be shimmery, I want them to dry down matte. And that's just me. That's just my style. If I look back on different videos and see myself trying out liners that have a little bit of shimmer, when it comes to lining my eyes with black, I never like it. I don't like that the light reflects it and makes things look a little uneven. This, surprisingly, is the most standard out of the bunch, but it is the one that I could do without. The last two are my favorites. So we're leaving on a high note. This one is incredible. This is Enduring Rose. I already used this in my Get Ready With Me / tutorial thingamadoo that I did on Monday in the waterline, and I have been loving this for inner corner highlight or waterline because it is nice and bright. But again, it is not overly bright. Like sometimes when you use a nude liner in the waterline, it just kind of makes you look a little bit too doll-eyed. This keeps things looking very sultry, very sexy still. You can use a little bit of brown powder underneath the lower lash line and smoke things out, but then also have that brightness in the waterline from this. It's just beautiful. This one stays in my vanity drawer, which is in my world like you've made it to first place. I want to use this product all the time, so that's my special home for special things that I reach for on the daily, and this is the one that I would recommend the most. The other one I would recommend is the one that I actually already opened and used, and I showed you guys a swatch of this in my haul, and it was my first impression of this product, and I was kind of going nuts because this shade is just unbelievable. It is so creamy, so deep in color. It's a jewel-toned emerald, kind of just deep green, but it still pops. So you are going to get a nice amount of color where you will be able to tell that you are wearing something more than just a basic neutral, but it's not so over the top that people will be like, why is she wearing neon on her eyes during daytime? This is just one of those really great colors that can work for everyone. So I really, really love this. Actually, I think if I do a tutorial, I would probably do it with this shade. Let me know if you want that to happen by thumbsing up this video or leaving me in the comments section if you want to see a tutorial using one of these. And that wraps this Hot or Not up. Really quick run through of all the swatches of these brand new infallible shades. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Tomorrow I am doing a giant giveaway, so come back for that. I hope you have a great day and I will see you then. Mwah.